Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about Biome, the toolchain of the web. Before going forward, the presentations I already do, so who I am. My name is Emanuele Stoppa. I'm one of the core contributors of the Biome project and core contributor of the Astro project. I live in Ireland, I'm Italian, I like traveling, and I'm an avid console gamer. Currently playing Final Fantasy VII. So let's go with Biome. So what's Biome? So Biome is a toolchain that wants to provide all-in-one experience for your web projects. At the moment, Biome offers formatter and analyzer, and we're gonna check what are those. Plus, as a mission, I must work and offer the same developer experience on the CLI and the LSP, so editors, and it wants to offer high quality diagnostics. Now, what's a modern toolchain? So, last year I went to the Giant Nation and I talked about the former Biome, which was Rome, and now Biome. And Rome wanted to take all these tools that we wanted that you might have in your web projects and offer just one single toolchain, and you use theoretically you just use that for everything. Although, let's be realistic. That is not possible at the moment. Sure, that's still the utopistic mission, but I want to offer a different point of view of the modern toolchain. So, as a modern toolchain, we want to actually own the key operations owned by the software. So parsing, diagnostics, formatting, the linter, and code suggestions, assists. So essentially the things that we actually care and around the toolchain. As a modern, we will also be informative, innovative, and want to offer features that you haven't seen before. So it's really interesting. Let's see further what Biome can offer. So let's talk about the formatter. So Biome formatter is actually prettier compatible. It means that it formats as prettier, and we all know that prettier offers a really nice opinionated formatting experience. Biome is 97% compatible by formatting JavaScript, TypeScript, JSX, and TSX files, and it also offers the same options that Prettier does, except for few that we decided to remove because we feel they are old and not unnecessary anymore. And also something that Biome formatter does that Prettier can't is actually formatting broken code. Yes, exactly. That's what Biome format can do. It's an opt-in feature, and it actually works. Like in this video, we have the while statement that is broken and misses a parenthesis. You would use Prettier, you won't be able to do that. You can opt in with Biome, and there you go. You have your formatting working just, out of the box. This is one of the features that a modern toolchain such as Biome can provide. Let's move forward with the analyzer. So the analyzer is quite a meaty feature that offers things like linter and import sorting. So as a linter, Biome offers more than 200 lint roles. Some of them are quite unique to Biome. Many of them are actually taken from ESLint and the most popular ESLint plugins. The analyzer also offers import sorting out of the box. And the Biome's lint roles are informative and teach you actually something. So let's see what it means. So among all the other rules, I want to show you some of exclusive biome rules that you can't find in other linters, and hopefully the other linters will adopt them. So for example, use while, or another really nice is no const enum, which is quite nice, and we'll see what it does. So I mean, it's not just, we don't just copy paste what we have, but Biome offers something more than the existing tools have to offer. It offers also an import sorting. So import sorting Biome is just an assist rule. It's just a rule, different from a lint rule, but still a rule that does essentially the import sorting. And we have our Biome as its own logic, which is explained in the documentation. And essentially, it's a proof of how powerful is the infrastructure of Biome's analyzer. And also it's informative. So internally, we have this thing that we call rule pillars. So when we create a rule, we try to adhere to these pillars. And what are those? So a rule might essentially explain as a first rule, explain the error to you. Like, okay, a rule is triggered. You actually want to know why it was triggered. Well, actually, you want to know the actual error, but then you also want to know why it was triggered. Like, you can just say, okay, this is an error. A rule should tell you why, so you know and you learn from the actual rule. And then, as a third pillar, a rule should always explain you what you should do. Okay, you get the error, you know why, but now what do I do? So most of the times you get a code fix. So the rule suggests how you can fix your code, and then you opt in with the fix. But if it doesn't have the fix, it should at least suggest you what you should do, like remove this or change this, or just don't use that syntax. So this kind of thing. And these are pillars, so they are in our documentation. We try to adhere to this. This is just an example. So we this rule, no const enum, tells you about the error. It tells you why you shouldn't do this, and at the end, it offers you a code fix. Okay, perfect. We got a glimpse of a diagnostic. So a diagnostic, it's usually used in Biome to actually give messages to you, to the user, to the developers. And as you notice, they are quite refreshing, they are different and also nice to see. So let's break down these diagnostics, okay? Perfect. So as you can see at the top left, we have the file that triggered the actual rule, and we also have the row and the column of the error. Then we offer this diagnostic category, which usually, in this case, it's essentially the rule name, but sometimes can be like format check. It really depends on the context. Then we have this other thing that we call tags. Tags are essentially metadata that should hint the nature of the diagnostic. So in this case, fixable means it's a diagnostic of something that you can fix. We also have like internal, which is some error that we throw internally. So it's in the internal error, it's not caused by the user. Then the actual message, a code frame, more messages. So it has an I, it means it's an info. Okay, we can offer additional information to the diagnostic, and then we can also have a code action that offers itself another code frame and another message. Nice, isn't it? Perfect. So this was like an introduction to what Biome offers, and now Biome is really young. Yeah, it was born at the end of August, initial of September, but it achieved a lot, and I show you what. So Biome won the Prettier Challenge. So a few months ago, the creator of Prettier opened a bounty saying, okay, if you can create a Prettier alternative written Rust, I'm going to give you $10,000. Those $10,000 eventually became 20,000. And who won the challenge? Biome did. It achieved 25% compatibility, but now even more with Prettier using Rust. So that was achieved thanks to our community. The money was distributed to all the people that contributed to the challenge. So only just a few amount was kept in our open collective. The rest of the funds were distributed proportionally to the amount of contributions that people have done during the challenge. We achieved 20k weekly downloads in few days ago. So in 6 months, this is actually a great achievement. We also obtained sponsors. So we have 1 gold sponsor and 2 bronze sponsors. So if you're looking for visibility, I believe Biome is really a good project. It gives you exposure to all these developers that are moving to Biome or trying Biome to have a different or even better developer experience. And it was also acknowledged by other developers in the community on Twitter, and they were actually quite happy about the user experience and the developer experience offered by Biome. We also have a really growing community with a proper governance. Here, all the people that essentially are part of the maintainers contributors team. Now, let's talk a bit about Biome in 2024. So in January, we published our roadmap. Okay, so it's a yearly roadmap. We have just a bunch of contributors and volunteers that do this in our own free time. So we can't do things like big companies can do. But we want to be realistic. We want to offer something achievable. So in 2024, what we want to achieve is the following. So we want to try to support more languages. So CSS has been completed. We're now working on formatting and linting. Next will be HTML and probably Markdown more down the line. We want to offer more capabilities. So with this, we can actually make our current tools even more powerful, such as project analysis and dependencies analysis. This will allow us to provide more lint rules and more powerful, and make the current rules more powerful. Transformations, such as compiling your TypeScript to JavaScript or JSX to JavaScript. Embedding formatting, so like Prettier does, where you have your CSS with template literals. This is something that we would like to achieve and explore. Cross-linting, it's a feature that maybe only Biome can do or could offer. Essentially, an example could be you have your CSS classes that are analyzed in CSS files, and then you have your JSX. And we could actually lint if you're using CSS classes that aren't defined in the CSS files. We explore plugins. We actually exploring plugins. We have some work already there and various RFCs. So when we don't know yet how a Biome plugin will look like, how can you do that? But we are actually started shaping this big and wanted topic, and also want to explore type inference. So we don't want to actually replace TypeScript, the type checker. That's unrealistic. I mean, Microsoft has a huge team for that. We actually want to explore type inference, so having an infrastructure that is able to infer types inside the code and then provide lint rules that leverage this eager type inference. So that's it for Biome. Actually, no, there's one more thing that I think that's the most important thing that I haven't mentioned, but no, I haven't forgotten. So Biome is freaking fast. So other than offering new features and diagnostics and all these kind of things, is actually really, really fast. So it's up to 5 times faster than ESLint on a single thread, and is faster than Prettier and dprint in orders of magnitude. Biome leverages single threads, leverages channels, and it leverages a really great logic in terms of caching and memory management. Things that some of them are possible in the JavaScript ecosystem, but some of them aren't achievable with the tool that JavaScript offers. You don't believe me? Well, here's a small video. So I downloaded 3 repositories: Rollup, Webpack, and the old ROM tools when was it in TypeScript, and see for yourself. I just ran the check command, which essentially runs a formatter and the analyzer in the whole code base, and I haven't printed any diagnostic because just to show you how just analyzing the files is freaking fast. And yes, as you can see, like the Webpack code base took like a second for 6,000 files and 5 seconds for 13,000 files in their tools repository. I mean, like the tools repository also contains like huge files and complex files for testing the conformance of JavaScript files and things like that, and see how long it took. So yes, so that's one of the most exciting things about Biome, and it's actually real, so it actually works. So you saw it for yourself. So thank you very much.